What's up? This is Alaric Ong, and today I'm gonna show you this thing called the ALARIC Flywheel. Okay, so we're just gonna wait for everyone to come into the room and everything. And once everyone's ready, we're gonna start. Okay, but basically, the ALARIC Flywheel looks something like this, where it shows you A.L.A.R.I.C. Okay, if you're here early, you can just write this down. ALARIC, A.L.A.R.I.C. Okay, A stands for attention, L stands for leads, A stands for appointments or attendees, R stands for revenue, I stands for invest, and C stands for compound. So attention, leads, appointments, revenue, invest, compound. A.L.A.R.I.C. I'm going to show you how you can use this to grow your business in 90 days automatically using the ALARIC Flywheel without having to hard sell to anyone. Okay, great. So I think everyone's coming in. So let me start the presentation very shortly. Okay, if you're ready to start, let's type ready in the chat. Okay, if you're ready to start, type ready, capital R-E-A-D-Y, exclamation mark in the chat, and then let's start. Okay, great. So today here's what we'll cover. Okay, secret number one, that at least 7 people have made more than 10 million US dollars using a similar method. Secret number two, why you will never have to hard sell ever again after learning the ALARIC Flywheel, because the flywheel will sell for you automatically and your clients will be looking for you instead. Secret number three, how do I scale to $1 million in sales, and how you can do it in the next 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, or 10 years, depending on how fast your feedback loop is. Secret number four, how you can charge $5,000 to $10,000 to build this flywheel for people, and it doesn't even cost a single cent for you to build. And bonus number one you're going to get is my free software to create viral marketing campaigns. And bonus number two is you get 2 of my books for free. Okay. So if you stick to the end, I'm going to show you how to get my books for free, the Apollo Factor. Okay, where I show you why some people can sell and why some people can't. Right. So this book will share about sales, about how do you about entrepreneurship and sales. Okay. Next, I'll give you this book about how to use Facebook to promote your business. It shows you how to run Facebook ads. It shows you what Facebook marketing is about. Okay. Also, I'm going to give you a free software to create viral marketing campaigns. You stick to the end, I'm going to give you this software for free. Okay, so if you want this software for free, just stick all the way to the end. Okay, now. So this is just a quick background about me. My name is Alaric Ong, and I've done 5 different businesses before. My first business was a healthy food delivery business where I still deal with DBS Bank, and they sent an email to 10,300 of their employees to help me to advertise my healthy food delivery business. Okay, I also got a dietitian from the Health Promotion Board to endorse my food. Second business was leading a sales team. So I joined an entrepreneurship platform where I built a sales team of 140 salespeople in 10 months. And I led this team to sell everything from tailor-made shirts to cordyceps, personal development courses, health products, maids, and even electricity. Third business was a sales and marketing agency, after which I ran a sales and marketing agency to help businesses to find ways to increase their sales. Clients are from a range of industries like hotel, wellness, beauty, financial products, network marketing, and others. My fourth business is a 6-figure e-commerce business selling cosmetics. And my fifth business is a coaching and seminar business. Okay, right now I run a coaching and seminar business where we have built the largest marketing community in Singapore with more than 1,400 paid students. Starting this business without any capital, we grew it to over $1 million in sales in the first 18 months. Okay, from 0 to 1 million in 18 months because of the ALARIC Flywheel, which I'll show you how to do. Okay, now. This is me with JT Fox, the world's #1 wealth coach in front of 3,500 people at National Achievers Congress. This is Grant Cardone. He said, Alaric, great to see all the success you're having in Singapore. Electrify the world, bro. I'm watching you. Okay. I've been featured on so many news articles. For example, this Fox 34, 23-year-old entrepreneur Alaric Ong harness the power of digital advertising techniques to reach the top. Alaric Ong interviews the world's most successful entrepreneurs like Marcus Mora, etc. Okay. I've interviewed like people like Marcus Mora, make $120 million per year, 2 Common Club C award. George Ross, Donald Trump's former right-hand man for 47 years. Grant Cardone, $300 million net worth. JT Fox, 9-figure business coach, owner of 57 companies and brands. Byron Gordon made $3.8 million in 27 minutes from selling from stage. Anthony Ortiz, CEO of SmartPay. Danielle Hayden, 236,000 followers on TikTok. Kaden Chang, Dave Seymour, private equity fund manager. Magdalena Kelly, Joshua B. Lee, managed $500 million in ad spend, etc. Okay, tons of people. Even Hartlin Race, you got 5.7 million followers on TikTok, and many other 6, 7, 8, and 9-figure entrepreneurs. Okay, this is George Ross, Richard Tan, Mitch Carson, who is an international speaker. Richard Tan owns Success Resources, which is the $100 million personal development business. Minister Ng Chee Meng, Robert Kiyosaki, and Blair Singer. Richard Tan, Terence Chauko, who is a MediaCorp celebrity. I was speaking at Social Media Marketing Summit. Chinky Tan, Filipino celebrity with 2 million followers on Facebook and 500K YouTube subscribers, speaking at Social Media Marketing Summit 2020. JT Fox, world's #1 wealth coach. Okay. And then this Mr. Lim Seong Guan was the former private secretary of Mr. Lee Kuan Yew. Then he became chairman of CPA board, head of Singapore Civil Services, chairman of ALARIC and A.L.A.R.I.C, chairman of Economic Development Board, etc. Don't worry, I'm just going through very, very fast because this Peng Joon 8-figure online entrepreneur. Don't worry, my speed won't be so fast throughout the whole presentation, just this part alone. Okay, this Joe Bao, the mentor of mentors, Mitch Carson, intern celebrity maker, Mr. Mason Tan, House Junior franchisee, Ilona Garcia, Filipino celebrity. This guy is the country head of Groupon Singapore. Derek Gill, Mr. Lee Woon Chang, founder of Uncle Ringo, Duck Cloud Real Estate Coach from America, etc. Okay, he's Onyx single, $20 million per year online business, Raymond Keen, etc. Okay, this is my certificate in Facebook marketing. And just a quick background of my personal life. This is my family. My mom won the Outstanding Entrepreneur Award. My brother used to be a Buddhist monk in Thailand for 1.5 years. Okay, and my sister is a Catholic nun in Spain until today for the last 3 or 4 years. Okay, so my brother used to be a Buddhist monk in Thailand. My sister is a Catholic nun in Spain. Okay, this is me in Toledo, Spain, Gibraltar, Real Madrid, Spain, Cinque Terre, Italy, etc. Okay, this is my Facebook page, my Instagram page, my YouTube channel, and these are the 3 books which I will give you 2 of these books. So long as you stick to the end of the webinar. Okay, I've done a lot of interviews. You can see all the interviews over here. I've even been featured on the news for doing interviews with people. I've gotten tons of reviews from all kinds of people. Let's say from property consultants, these are all video testimonials and everything from property consultants, from network marketers. You can see a whole playlist of network marketers. You can see a whole playlist of property consultants. You can see a whole playlist of financial consultants, financial directors, financial managers, etc. Rated 10 upon 10 again and again, over 100 uploads over here. Myron Gordon made more than 10, he said, whatever A.L.A.R.I.C tells you to do it seriously, all this kind of stuff. Okay, so you can see all the testimonials over here. So, I mean, I've done this for a really long time, and this is just video testimonials. We have not counted the written testimonials yet. These are written testimonials that people write for me, right? Tons and tons of like results, and people making tons of money, people generating tons of leads, etc. And then, like, even when you scroll the way down, you can see all the different. Okay, so that's just a quick background on me, and let's just get straight to the training. So this is what we'll cover. Make sure you've written down. If you haven't written down, make sure you just maybe take a picture of this or something, and I'm going to give this like 5 seconds for you to take a picture. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's good. Let's start. Okay, so the old way versus the new way. Now, the old way of doing business, right, is hard selling. So like you waste your time on unqualified leads, you harass your leads. Okay, now the new way is to do this thing called ALARIC Flywheel, where you filter out unqualified leads and you work only with dream clients. Okay, so a lot of times people do the old way, which is just hard selling. But now with the ALARIC Flywheel, you never ever have to hard sell to people ever again. Okay, now why did I learn how to do this, right? Because when I was doing sales, I always had this dream. Is it possible for me to acquire clients automatically without me having to sell to them? Okay, and whenever I did my appointments, I struggled because I found myself repeating the same pitch again and again to different prospects. And it became exhausting because I got bored even hearing myself talking. So I was looking for a solution that will help me to sell to leads automatically. And ClickFunnels, right, has this award where they give a 2 Comma Club X award to people who have made at least $10 million through a funnel. And I always believe that success leaves clues. Okay, so one day I decided to reverse engineer all the successful 2 Comma Club X winners, and I realized that 70% of them, right, have a similar funnel that brought them to the $10 million mark. This one funnel alone has produced more than $100 million in revenue for all of them. So I decided to learn and break down how they do it. After studying all of them, I noticed a similar pattern, and I then created my own way of doing it called the ALARIC Flywheel. Okay, so this is how it looks like. A-L-A-R-I-C. Okay, attention, leads, appointments, revenue, invest, and compound. Okay. So at first, I didn't know whether or not this method really worked. In fact, I already knew how to do this more than a year ago, but I didn't truly believe in it. But I decided to just try it out anyway. So I first helped my mom to do a very simple ALARIC flywheel that looked like that. Okay, later I'll show you the flywheel. And even with such a plain and simple funnel, she made more than $3,000 in sales from having only 6 leads opting into a funnel. And my mom sells like therapeutic mattresses for $3K in the health and wellness industry. Okay, so this is the opt-in page. Free 2-hour training reviews, how to effectively rev out your immune system. Okay, just a plain page, no picture or anything. How to create a body terrain, understand your body's immune system, the importance of improving your blood and energy flow. Okay, and then she do a video like that, right? And if people are interested, they click get more information. That's all. Okay, all she did was such a simple and plain webinar like that, and she sold $3,000 worth of health and wellness products from just having only 6 leads opting into her webinar. Okay, and I thought, okay, maybe it was a fluke. Okay, I thought, okay, maybe say you got 3K in sales, maybe it's a fluke. So I tried to launch a similar funnel for myself. And to my amazement, right, when I actually tried doing this, I made $30,000 in sales within 2 days on my very first try. My first try, okay, my first time ever doing it, I made $30,000 in sales, okay? And here's how it works, okay? Basically, I run an ad, and then people opt in and give me their lead to watch a webinar. After I do a webinar where they can apply to become my client, and then during the call, I will then sell them on the offer. So it's ad, opt-in, webinar, call, close. Simple, right? So at first I was expecting my closing rate to be about 20%. But to my amazement, right, in the first 2 days, 6 out of 8 people I talked to bought a 5K offer from me because of this method. And the best part was that most of the phone calls were less than 20 minutes long. I collected $5,000 over phone calls in less than 20 minutes. Okay, wow. That was when I realized that this was really the key to getting clients consistently. So if you want to get clients consistently, this is the key. Okay, here are my stats from selling a $5,000 offer. So in 4 days, this is what I made. Okay, I had 50 to 60 people attending my webinar. 23 people booked the call. Okay, so 21 show up, 2 didn't show up. And out of the 21 that show up, 15 bought, 4 almost, 3 didn't buy. And out of the 3 that didn't buy, 2 were not the right fit and 1 lost because I reviewed the price too early. But basically, that's $65,000 in revenue within 4 days. $65,000 in revenue within 4 days. Okay, so this is how to sell to leads automatically. So imagine instead of having to pitch again and again to different prospects, you have a system that can pitch for you automatically, and all you have to do is to qualify people whether they are the right fit to buy your product or service. Imagine if prospects are begging you to buy from you, and they're thank you for allowing them to buy from you, instead of you begging them to buy from you. Instead of you convincing them, when you have this ALARIC flywheel, they convince you. Would that be good? So will you be keen to learn how to set up your very own ALARIC flywheel? If you're keen, type keen in the chat. Okay, if you're keen, type keen. Okay, now if you're keen, type keen. If you're keen, type keen. Okay, type keen. K-E-E-N, K-E-E-N. Okay, great. So secret number 1 is that at least 7 people have made more than $10 million using a similar method. Okay, so I'm going to show you an example of people who have made more than $10 million using a similar method. All right, so today, this is one of the most exciting parts because I'm going to show you this thing called the 8-figure 2 Club X funnel. That means this funnel has produced more than $10 million in sales for at least 7 people that I know. And actually, there's a lot more. But I'm just going to show you 7 people that made at least $10 million just through this one single funnel alone. Okay. Now, so first of all, is why am I teaching this funnel? Because the results of this funnel is 8 figures. Okay, look over here. This guy, Access Justin, makes $330K a month. Actually, right now he's making about $500K a month US dollars in his coaching and consulting business because of this funnel. This guy over here, his name is Tanner Chidester. Now, if you see this silver award here, right, it means this guy made more than $10 million US dollars using ClickFunnels. That's why he received an award like that. Okay, so $10 million 8-figure funnel. Then Henry, he created 3 2 Club awards. That means he made more than $3 million with 3 different funnels using this funnel, right? And total he made more than $10 million already. Okay, and then this guy Russ, they are called Traffic and Funnels. They make about $1 million a month, and they also make more than $10 million just through this funnel. This guy, his name is Russ Raffino. He runs a coaching business that I think does about $20 million a year. This Sam Ovens is like the godfather of consulting. Just this funnel alone has made over $690 million in combined revenue for his students. I believe he's the one who pioneered this funnel, and everyone just copied him. I'm not sure, right? But he has 52 millionaire students, and he himself does a business that does about $30 million a year. That's about $2 million plus a month. Okay, so this one, Shakir Hussain, right? He also also made more than $10 million through this funnel. As you can see over here, that means he made more than $20 million in revenue generated just through using this funnel. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to use this whole funnel. And how I first came to know about this funnel was because I started to see who are the people who have won a 2 Club X award, which means who are the people who have made more than $10 million using ClickFunnels. And I reverse engineered all of them, and I realized a lot of them all have a similar pattern. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, everyone writes down. To learn something fast, you need to find one method and then duplicate that. To master something, find multiple successful methods, look at what's the similarities between them, and then duplicate that. So for example, when I wanted to learn speaking, when I wanted to learn how to become a speaker, what I would do, because I wanted to master speaking, was I would look at hundreds of different speakers, how they speak, how they sell, who's successful, and then I will see what's the similarities between all these successful speakers, and then I'll duplicate that. Okay, because I know that is the proven success formula. Okay, now, so
The market rate for doing a funnel like this for a client is about $5,000 to $10,000, which I'm going to show you how to do it, right? And yeah, and if let's say you want to do this as a service for clients, you're not allowed to charge anything less than $2,500 because that will destroy the market rate. So make sure if you want to sell this as a service to other clients, I'm not sure. Some of you want to build this whole funnel for yourself. Some of you will want to build this funnel to sell for clients. If you want to do it for clients, you cannot charge anything less than 2,500. Okay, and I'll be going through each step in the funnel and how to set it up. And by the end of this training, right, we will get a minimum viable funnel up and running, which means I'll give you a funnel at the end of this whole training, and you're gonna design a funnel together with me, and it'll be a simple funnel. Which after that you can research deeper about these successful industry leaders on how they build their funnel and then model after them. So at the end of this training, you'll get a simple funnel, like a lean and scrappy one, right? They're still going to generate results for you. And then after that, I'm going to show you how to optimize and tweak it based on how the other industry leaders are tweaking it. Okay, now, and the good thing is that this funnel can work in any industry. I tried this with my mom, and she sold more than $3,000 from just having 6 leads using such a funnel. Can you imagine? 6 leads, you use such a funnel, you get $3,000. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, now, so the examples of these funnels are all over here, right? Extras, Justin, and everything, right? So I'm going to put the examples of all these funnels over here so that you can reverse engineer how they do it. Okay, now note this, that by the time you view this training, these links might have changed. Okay, but you can still search online to find the links to their funnels. Let's say if you want to find Dan Henry's funnel, just search Dan Henry, and then you can find his funnel online. All right, so these are all the links of the funnel. You can go and check it out. And then I'm going to go through step by step each component in the funnel, and we're going to build everything together. Okay, I'm super excited for this. I'm sure you receive a lot of value as well.
Okay, great. So that is the
all right.
That at least 7 people have made more than $10 million using this. Okay, now secret number 2 is why you will never have to hard sell ever again after learning the ALARIC flywheel, because the flywheel will sell for you automatically and your clients will be looking for you instead. Okay, so I'm going to explain to you how that's done.
All right, so now I'm going to show you the components in the funnel, and I'm going to show you the complex way of how to do it and the simple way of how to do it. Okay, so the standard way, which is the more complex way, it requires more software, like more expensive software. There's lesser human touch, but you get more automation, which means it saves you more time. Okay, and that's the way that most of these consultants are doing. Okay, and later I'm going to show you a simple way where I've removed as much tech as possible, and instead of having automation, we use human touch to set the appointments. Okay, now, so this is how the funnel works. Okay, first you get a Facebook ads, and then the opt-in page, and then the webinar, and then the appointment booking plus testimonials plus application form, and then the thank you page, and then the appointment or call, also known as a strategy session, and then the follow-up emails. Okay, I'm going to show you what I mean by each of these. Okay, so first of all, this, for example, this extras Justin's funnel, he will have a Facebook ad. So his Facebook ad will bring people to his opt-in page. Now, this is the opt-in page where people will fill up their email in order to access this training. Okay, so when they fill up this email, after that, they'll receive a training. Okay, so they'll get an email to go for the training, and then they'll receive this training. So this is the webinar page. Okay, this training is the webinar page. Now, this whole 1 hour training that or 37-minute training or whatever time this training is going to sell the person an appointment, a free call with him. Okay, when people click on apply now to see if you qualify, they get to the appointment booking plus testimonials plus application form page. I'm going to show you how it looks like. Okay, so after they watch the video, they feel, hey, I feel comfortable with Access, I feel I want to work closely with Access, and maybe I want to apply to see if I can be his client, then they'll schedule a call over here. So they'll just press continue, and they'll select which date they want to meet or have a call with Access. Okay, so for example, let's say I'm picking 7:45, and it's just a test, right? Okay, that's why I'm going to fill in my name, my email, my phone number, how do I find the webinar, and all that. Okay. Okay, so after I fill in this, right, that means I booked the appointment with the Access already. Okay, now the next thing I'm gonna do after this page, so and you realize that if I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it doesn't work. It has to be a legit mobile phone, and that's how smart the software is. Okay, so after I press after I've done the appointment booking, I will see a testimonial page. So some of the coaches will put a testimonial page where they show you all the results of the clients, so that it kind of like makes you want to book an appointment with him. When I press done, Then I'll move to the application form, which means after I book the appointment, then he will ask me a series of questions, um, so that before he calls me, he already has more research about me. Okay, so like my first name, my last name, my email address, whether I currently own a business or currently selling products or services successfully, what is my current monthly business revenue, what's my monthly marketing or advertising budget, and then like tell him more about my business, what do I want, what do I do, what do I sell, and please be as specific as possible, right? So I'm giving you all the information, right, such that it will be easy for him to sell to me his or enroll me into his coaching program. Okay, what have you tried so far to solve this problem that hasn't worked for you? What's your biggest fear if you continue having this problem? What's your target monthly business revenue that you'd like to achieve inside of your business? If accepted, how soon can you get started? How willing and able are you to invest in growing your business? Like whether I have the financial resources to grow my business or not. Okay, as you can see over here, like yeah, what's my current monthly revenue, what's my advertising budget, tell me about my business, what's my biggest challenge, what have I tried so far to solve this frustration, what's my biggest fear, what worries you, what worries you? Why are you afraid will happen if you don't do something immediately to solve this challenge or frustration? What's your target monthly business revenue? If accepted, how soon can you get started? How willing and able are you to invest in growing your business right now? I have the financial resources, I have access to it and all that. What's my Facebook or LinkedIn profile so that you can do more research about me? And what's the link to my website and my Skype ID? And then when I press click here to complete your application and confirm your call, then he will receive my calendar booking, plus he will receive my application form. Okay. Now this part, after that, I'll go to the thank you page. Now this is the thank you page. So they say, all say your application is complete and your marketing strategy session is scheduled. Okay, then this is the thank you page. And everything. Now some people in the thank you page, they will put in videos to indoctrinate people. So for example, they'll put in like videos like say, watch this before our call to prepare you for the call, to kind of like prepare you on how to invest in the call and all that. Some people will put testimonials on the thank you page before the call. Okay, after that, right, is the appointment or the call. So after I book this appointment, I will actually go on a call with him, and during the call, he will sell to me or get me to enroll in his coaching program. Okay, or get me to buy his product or service. Okay, and then after that, the next thing is the follow-up emails. Right, where I will keep receiving emails about his student success, etc. Okay, now that's the standard way of how to design this funnel. I have a simpler way of how to do it, which is cheaper and more human touch, and I remove all the tech that is gonna cause a lot of headache for you if you're not good at tech. Okay, so it's my funnel, for example, where people get a Facebook ad, they go to the opt-in page. So my opt-in page is also the same, right? And then the next page that people go to is the webinar page. Okay, so the purpose of the webinar is to sell the appointment, is to get people to book an appointment with me. Okay, now, but over here, because I want to do as much tech as possible, what I've done, right, is I've changed the button such that when people click on the button, it will bring them to WhatsApp. So they'll WhatsApp me and they'll say, hi, Ellery, I just watched the webinar. I want to know more about Facebook marketing. After they message me on WhatsApp, then I will schedule an appointment with them manually. I'll say, hey, sure, how's your schedule on Thursday like? Oh, Thursday I'm free from 3 to 7. Oh, sure, shall we schedule an appointment for 3 p.m.? So they will book an appointment with me through WhatsApp. So I don't need any like calendar booking software or any complicated tech, right? And I also get them to fill out the application form using WhatsApp. So either I do it through like a Google form, or either I will ask them. So like for example, I say, hi, I just watched the webinar. I want to know more about Facebook marketing, right? Then I say, sure, shall we meet up or have a call and everything? Then I'll say, before our call, can you fill up all these 6 questions so that I have a bit more understanding about you and I can serve you better during the call itself. Okay, and then at the call itself, I'll close them to sell them whatever I want to sell them, and then there'll be follow-up emails as well. So this is the simpler way to do it. So I'm going to show you, so in this whole training, I'm going to show you all the whole complex way of how to do it, how other people are doing it, and then I'm going to show you a simple way to do it, so such that by the end of this whole training, you'll be able to get your first funnel up and running. Okay, so as you can see, the first few steps are all the same. The standard way is more complex, requires more expensive software, less human touch, but it gives you more automation, which means it saves you time. My way is simpler, it's cheaper, there's more human touch, but there's lesser automation. Okay, which means you have to manually schedule the appointment with them, you have to manually ask them what's the application questions, you have to manually show them your appointments, you have to manually follow up with them. Okay, but this way actually gets more people to show up than normal. All right, so I'm so excited to share about this funnel with you. And later I'm going to break down the economics of how this funnel works as well. Okay, you're going to get so much value, and I know you're definitely going to learn a lot from this. Okay, so and I'm going to show you how the whole thing can be done for free without any software. Or I even found softwares for you that are free. They either to pay click funnels like $97 a month or Lead Pages to build a funnel like that. All right. So without further ado, let's get straight into the training.
Okay, great. So the reason I can get 50 to 75% closing rate on my calls is because the leads have already heard my presentation. If they're not interested, they wouldn't book the call. If they book the call, that means they were ready to buy. Okay, so the power of having this flywheel or having this funnel is that it will filter out the unqualified leads for you. You don't have to harass anyone. If people are interested, they'll be interested. If they're not interested, then they'll automatically be filtered, and you don't waste your time with tire kickers. Okay, I'm not sure about you, but for me, last time when I did sales, I had a lot of unqualified leads, talk to them, and all of them were wasting my time, just asking me for information, everything, but none of them were ready to buy. Okay, when you do a flywheel like that, they will be ready to buy. Okay, because when it comes to leads, quality is more important than quantity. Now, please write this down. Quality is more important than quantity. Now, and this system works for the following industries. Okay, let's say coaches and consultants. Okay, so let's say you run an ad, right? So you run an ad to get people to opt into your page about, let's say, if I'm doing a marriage coaching. Okay, let's say I'm doing coaching on health coaching. Okay, so they become a lead, then they watch a webinar about your health webinar, everything. If they're interested, they book a call. If they book a call, then you sell to them. And after you make the money, invest and compound back into advertising. Okay. Now, so I used to think, so let's say for coaches, right? So I used to think that making 10K per month. It was only after I learned how to make 10K in a day, then I realized that making money is a formula. Okay. So when I use the flywheel and everything, here's what happened. Okay. Look at the timestamps. 1980, 1235, 1980, 1241, 500, 1244, 145, 1247, 145, 1249, 145, 1252, 145, 1256, 145, 145. Within 20 minutes, I made more than $10,000. Okay. Now, this was selling courses and coaching programs. Okay. Now, over here, 516, 145, 922, 1980, 1005, 145, 1005, 145, 1006, 145, 500, 500. 998, 998, 749, 719, 500, 500. This was within 20 minutes. Okay. Now, and the reason why I can do that is because I invest about $30,000 a month in my flywheel. So to make $1 million a year, you only need to make $2,740 per day. At 365 days, you make $1 million a year. Okay, this is an example of me making 2K per day to $7,672 per day every single day. And the reason why I can do that is because every week my posts reach 127,000 people every week. Okay, so that 1 month is about 500,000 people. So from reaching so many people, it's naturally I will get more sales. Okay, now look at the 3 days transactions. Okay, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 4,000, 500, 2,000, 1,000, 1,000, 4,005, 500, 500, 3862.67. Okay, this is 7 days transaction. Okay, so on Sunday I made 4,004 plus 7,006. That's $12,000 on Sunday. Monday 962, 4,003 on Tuesday. 197, 1997, 3996 on Wednesday, 997, 997, $1, 1997, 1998, 385.6, 1962, 997, 997, 1000, 1000, $1, 1997. Consistent income day in and day out. Okay, and the same system works in any country. We made over 50,000 ringgit in 2 days in Malaysia. Okay, so AO1 Events is my company, and so in 2 days, made 3,750, 1,005, 1,005, 1,005, 1,005, 1,005, 1,005, 1,005, 1,005, etc. Okay, now 50,000 ringgit is a lot of money in Malaysian context. Okay, that would be like what some people take a year to make. But I made this in 2 days because of the ALARIC flywheel. Okay, because of such a system where I know how to do a webinar and I sell. Okay, now some of my clients they hit this is one of my clients, they hit 3 2 Comma Club awards. That means they made more than $3 million through funnels. Okay, this is Angelina. She spent $75.80 on ads and she got 29 leads, 12 appointments to sell a $3,777 offer. Let me ask you a question. You spend $6.31 to sell a $3,777 offer, right? Is that worth it or not? I would scale this every day. You know, if I'm getting leads at $2.61, I'll scale this infinitely. Okay, 12 share it costs 29 leads. Okay, so for example, this Joe is one of my clients, right? He did over 11K, $11,000 in sales from just having one webinar. Just doing a 90-minute webinar, he made $11,000 in sales. Okay, how many of you don't mind? You do 90 minutes, you make $11,000. In 90 minutes, you make $11,000. Okay. So his webinar used to convert only 2 to 3% of his $750 offer. Right now, he converts at 8.3%. That's a 300% increase. So you say, yeah, Jesus, I just crushed it, man. Thank you so much for your help in closing techniques. Okay, Aaron, close a sale of 1,002. Daniel, cost per lead is for Malaysians is $3 per lead. but his return on ad spend is 6 to 7 times. Okay, so let's say he spend $1,000 on ads, he'll make $6,000 back. If he spend $10,000 on ads, he makes $60,000 back. Okay, now it works for health and wellness. Okay, so for example, my mom runs a health and wellness business, so she runs a Facebook ads. She gets people to opt in for her webinar. In her webinar, she'll teach them about health and everything, and then people opt in. Right? If they're interested, they book an appointment with her, and then she'll sell to them her health and wellness products, her negative ion, 5 mattress, etc. Okay, so I applied the same flywheel to my mom's business. She runs a health and wellness business selling negative ion 5 mattresses. She got 17 cents per link click, 18 cents per link click, 13 cents per link click, etc. Right? And her Facebook ads cost was $150, but the total sales she generated was $13,000 within 3 hours. This is an 86 times ROI. Okay, so the ad was registered for the free health top 7 secrets to quality sleep. Okay, now she made 108K in September 2020, 100K in October 2020. And she said, our sales average 20K per week from the leads. December, we did 170K. She said, 4 more clients from automated webinar board. January did 180K. Okay. And these are all good sales. You see, all 2,000, 1,000, 4,000 plus, 295, etc. Okay. Now, and if you look and you say, oh, it's because it's your mom, that's why she can do it. You know, in April 2020, my mom was on the verge of bankruptcy because of coronavirus and everything. She almost had to shut down all her outlets and declare bankruptcy. I told her to continue going, and I told her I'll help her to do the marketing. I'll show her how to do the marketing. I help her fix her webinar and everything, and now she's generating this kind of results. $180,000 in a month, $170,000 in a month. I think that's pretty good. Okay, now insurance. Okay, I've got so many clients in insurance. What they do is they run a Facebook ad. They get people to opt into their insurance webinar. They explain about all the different products and services that they have to offer. If people are interested, they book a call and then they sell. Okay. So for example, this Mandino, he said, thanks, ALARIC. I must say your Apollo method played a part in helping me achieve it and all your videos. Okay. Apollo method is my proprietary methodology that I share with my clients how to set appointments with people. Okay. So he got second place for producer of the month in his financial advisory business. Okay. Now, I even help insurance directors. Okay. I use the same method to help an insurance director to recruit insurance agents. Okay. So here's what happened. Okay. I tell today he recruited an agent who's willing to pay $20,000 to break her bond in order to join him. Yesterday, in one day, I helped him to set 14 appointments for this week and next. So much so that his schedule is too full right now to squeeze in any more appointments. And now these 14 appointments, 6 of them are with pretty girls. And every insurance director knows how valuable having a pretty agent in their team is. And it's the first time in the industry that insurance directors get paid by their agents to join them, because most of the times they pay their agents to join them. The reason he engaged my coaching was because when I was 19 years old, I built a sales team of 140 people in 10 months, and he knew they would be able to apply whatever I had learned in network marketing to his insurance business. That's the power of the ALARIC flywheel. Okay, now, so this is what he said. Okay, because I always tell him, I show him how to get candidates to pay him to join him instead of the other way around. He pay people to join him. He get candidates to pay him to join him. Okay. And the last 10 years of his career, he has been doing it the other way around by paying candidates to join him. Okay, so he said, my level up again, break bond to join me. I said, wow, steady, yeah, must be 5-step consult and 10-step pitch. He said, he happy and proud of the student, bro. I said, yeah, I said, damn proud, bro. Yeah, okay. So she broke her bond and paid $20,000 to previous company to join him. That's how committed she is, and that's when you know that he is really good at recruitment, because he can get people to pay him to join him. Okay, now the same thing was for property. So for example, this is a campaign built by one of my clients. So Tracy Ong from Prop Next. So 3 appointments, 5 appointments, 5 appointments, 2 appointments, etc. Right? And she said, I just closed a deal from our campaign. 2 Zoom, 2 meetups, done deal. Okay. So 2 deals. She sold 2 condos and made 65,000 plus in a month. And she sold a third one the next month. Okay, 100K. So she made more than $100,000 in commissions. Okay. And John was the one who built the partner for her, and he came for my course in October 2018. Okay. This CJ, he said, got lots of WhatsApp messages coming through, and I was quite amazed. Then sold 2 times 410K houses with just 500 ringgit ad spend. So he spent 500 ringgit ad spend, he made 820,000 ringgit. Okay. This Jolene, she says, so far got 2 leads already. So within 6, she launched a webinar and got leads and appointments within 6 hours. Okay. So within 6 hours, she got 6 leads and 1 appointment. Within 48 hours, within 2 days of launching, right, she got 19 leads and 5 appointments. Okay. That's 20 to 25% appointment rate, and her cost per lead is only like $7. Now, if you understand the property industry, right now the property industry is very, very competitive. Other people are getting leads at $40, $100 per lead. My clients are getting leads at $7 per lead. Okay, and managed to set 6 appointments with just 20 leads. You do the math. Imagine you sell a $3 million property. How much money can you make? Okay, now marketing agents, this works perfect for marketing agencies. Attention, leads, appointments, revenue, invest, and compound. So this Leonard Pong is a 19-year-old digital marketer. He made $11,500 in sales in 2 days. Now, if a 19-year-old can make $11,500 in 2 days, I believe anyone can do it. How did he do it? He closed a 7K deal on 1st August and a 4.5K deal on 2nd August after learning the 5-step consult and 10-step each. Okay. And he managed to close 15,000 plus 3 days into December. Okay, he said 5K already can stack. Just 3 days into selling it, I make 5 figures already. Okay, how he did it is because he sold a $5,740 offer 3 times. Now, if a 19-year-old can learn how to sell a $5,740 offer 3 times, I think anyone can do it. Okay, and he made $17,220 today. He said in 1 day, right? Network marketing works perfect for network marketers. I have a lot of network marketers, the top network marketing leaders, network marketers, the leaders, the normal network marketers as well. Okay, so this In Chong, okay, I saw his Insta story. He said he won the MAC, and MAC stands for $1 Million Achiever Club. So I say, congrats, bro. MAC means $1 million SGD in commission. I say USD in commission and also shares of the company. I say, that's good. That means the upload method works. He said, he sure does. I built my customer and my team entirely through cold market. Okay, he came for my coaching when he was like about 24 years old. Now he's about 26 years old, and right now he's a millionaire already. Okay. This Clinton, he said, actually having our webinar adjusted to the flow you recommend also showed marked improvements in conversions already. I saw the whole webinar was good. We just need to add in the FAQ portion because it allows them more time to book the appointment. You can handle more objections, so it's easy for your sales people to close. Okay, okay, understand, bro. Okay, we'll get it done. He leads a huge team in New Skin, and he used my funnel, and he's getting amazing results as well. Jessie, okay, she's a network marketer in New Skin in MLM. Right, she generated 100 leads in 7 days at $3 per lead. She said, just wish to share my win. I got 100 leads from the last 7 days at $3 per lead. Connecting with 20 of them, and will be setting appointments soon. Okay, sales professionals. Okay, this Nisa. Okay, she teaches people how to start a tuition business. So she has a coaching program that she charges $5,000 to teach people how to start a tuition business. And she was able to get leads at $4.98 per lead, $5.07 per lead. And with only like maybe 50 leads, right? She was able to close 3 $5,000 deals with $300 in ad spend. Okay. This works for any industry: attention, leads, appointments, revenue, invest, and compound. Okay, this is the ALARIC flywheel. Okay, if you don't have a business there, I will give you a business idea that you can use to generate income, and I'll be revealing it later on in this webinar. So even if you don't have a business, this will work for you. Okay, now secret number 3. How do I scale to $1 million in sales, and how you can do it in the next 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, or 10 years, depending on how fast your feedback loop is. Okay, this is how you make $1 million in 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, or 10 years, depending on how fast your feedback loop is. Okay, now, so this is how you scale. Okay, so let's say you spend $1,000 in ads, okay, and then you get 300 leads, and then you get maybe 20 appointments, and you get 2 sales at $1,000 each, so you make $2,000 back up. So that you invest $1,000 in advertising, you get $2,000 in backup. Okay, now most of my clients are getting 3 times, 5 times, 10 times return on investment, but let's say you just get a 2 times return on investment. Okay, now you take these $2,000, you put back into advertising, you get $4,000 back out. 4,000 investment in advertising, you get 8,000 out. 8,000 in, 16,000 out. 16,000 in, 32,000 out. 32K in, 64K out. 64K in, 128K out. 128K in, 256K out. 256K in, 512K out. 512K in, $1,024,000 out. Okay, can you imagine with just 10 cycles? Okay, 10 cycles, you're able to turn $1,000 into $1 million. Okay, and this is how you make $1 million in 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, or 10 years, depending on how fast your feedback loop is. Okay, now here's the thing. Okay, if your feedback loop is 1 week, okay, so let's say I invest $1,000 in advertising, and tomorrow, let's say it's 1 day, if tomorrow they give me $2,000 back out, right, in 10 days, right, I can become a millionaire. Now, if let's say it takes me a week, okay, so I invest $1,000 in ads, it takes me 1 week to turn $1,000 into $2,000. In 10 weeks, I can become a millionaire. Now, if let's say it takes me a month, okay, let's say I must follow and everything, I put $1,000 in advertising, I get 2,000. It'll take me 10 months. Or let's say it takes you a year, okay. Some people, let's say maybe I must follow up multiple times, everything, then only you make that, right? Okay, if it takes you a year, then it takes you 10 years to become a millionaire. Okay. But let me ask you a question. Even if let's say it takes you 10 years to become a millionaire, okay, even if let's say it really took you that, would it be better than working a job? You make $3,000 or $5,000 a month for 10 years versus you have a flywheel that is going to churn out customers for you automatically, is going to churn out cash for you automatically. Which is better? Okay, you rather spend 10 years building a flywheel, like you're having a flywheel and making $1 million in 10 years, or 10 weeks, or 10 months, or 10 days, or you rather work a $3,000 job every month. Job is like just over broke, right? Which is better? I think having a flywheel is a way better vehicle to achieve any goal that you want to achieve. Okay, now, and everyone, please write this down. Making money is a formula. Now, please write these 5 words down. Making money is a formula. Okay, the moment you understand that making money is a formula, you'll never look at making money the same way ever again. Okay, now, so the thing is, you don't even need a huge budget. If you know how to do it right, the revenue you make from your flywheel should pay for itself. So, for example, when I invested $30,000 a month in ads, I didn't set aside $30,000 to invest in ads. What I did is I set maybe $2,000 to aside to run ads. Okay, and then $2,000, and then within 3 days, I get back maybe $4,000, or I get back about $6,000. Okay, I take the $6,000, I invest back in advertising. Okay, and then I turn into maybe $30,000. I take the $30,000, I invest in advertising. So in fact, I didn't even have to take $30,000 to invest in advertising. All I did was I said about $2,000, and then the rest, it just keep rolling and growing from there automatically. Okay, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Okay, now, so now I want to share with you about this thing called flywheel optimization. Now, please write this down: flywheel optimization. Okay, so let's say it looks like this. Okay, so let's say you spend $1,000, you get 100 leads, you get 10 appointments, and you make $2,000 in sales. Okay, so that's scenario A. Now, if let's say you just optimize the flywheel by 20% on each segment, okay, that means from attention to leads, instead of 100 leads, you get 120 leads. Okay, let's say maybe your landing page converts better by 20%. Okay, now, if let's say your leads to appointments, instead of getting 10%, you're getting 12%. Okay, so you get 14 appointments. Okay, and let's say your closing rate, right, instead of like 2 out of 10, let's say you close 3 out of 14. Okay, the 20% extra conversion rate. Okay, so can you see here? Over here, you spend $1,000 in ads, you get $2,000 back out. If you just optimize the flywheel, and over here you get $1,000 in ads, you can get $3,000 back out. Now, if you compound this again, 1,000, 3,000, 3,000, 9,000, 9,000, 27,000, 27,000 times 3 times 3 times 3, it takes you lesser cycles to become a millionaire. Okay, some of my clients are getting 5 to 10 times return on investment, some even up to 20 times return on investment. Okay, so, and the reason why they can do it, right? Okay, why all my clients can do it is because the average industry rate for webinar in the industry is 20% to 40%. Okay, so I'm getting 83.38% show up rates. 83.38% show up rates. Now, if anyone has done a webinar before, if you do a live webinar, right? Okay, you can ask the market one. Okay, let's say you get 100 people who opt in to watch your webinar, right? Only about 30 people will show up. Okay, for me, I can get 83% of people to show up. Okay, so across the industry, right, the appointment rate from opt-in to appointment, right, is normally about 5 to 10%. Even the top marketers, right, like Dan Henry, who made more than $10 million, are getting 11.5% appointment rate. All my clients, right, are consistently getting 20 to 25% appointment rate across the board. Okay, all my clients, every single one of them. Okay, and that's 2 times to 3 times better than in this industry, and even my clients that did it on their first try. Okay, now then the question is, how come my clients are doing better than Dan Henry? How come my clients get 20 to 25% appointment rate when Dan Henry only get 11.5%, or the average is only 5 to 10%? Okay, the secret, right, the key lies in how I script the webinar, because I've done thousands of webinars already. Okay, and the way I script the webinar is unique. Okay, this is how I script the webinar. The thank you page, what I say on the thank you page, the email sequences, and the follow-up. The key is in the follow-up. How do I follow up to make sure that I get the appointment? Okay, so once you have optimized your flywheel and you start scaling, this is what happens. Okay, so you see over here, receive $1,000, 2897, 2897.50, $5,000, 9680. Okay, 1452, $13,639. Okay, then it looks like we're closing this week strong. That's a little over 80K SGD. Okay, Samuel is one of my business partner, very, very good friends as well. He made 25,000 USD plus 25,000 USD plus 6,000. That's 80,000 plus USD, Singapore dollars in a single day. Okay, and he said this: currently I'm spending 8K per day on Facebook ads, 10 within reach. He spent $8,000 on Facebook ads. Now, but why does he dare to spend $8,000 on Facebook ads? That's about 200K a month. Why he can do that is because he's not spending $8,000 on Facebook ads. He's spending the money that he's making from the flywheel, and he's investing back into the flywheel to generate more income for him. Make sense? Okay, this politician said, "Hi, Larry, I just closed another 2 sales and made in total 10K from the multi-flash file vouchers today." Okay. So secret number 4, how you can charge $5,000 to $10,000 to build this flywheel for people, and it doesn't even cost a single cent for you to build. Now, those of you who don't have a business yet, you must pay attention to this secret. Okay, now, so imagine this: imagine, let's say you don't have a business yet, but now let's say you know how to build a flywheel already. Okay, now you help other business owners to build flywheel. Okay, so you can charge them $5,000 to $10,000 to build this flywheel for people. Okay, now let me ask you a question. Would it be worth $5,000, right, to have a system that can sell to leads automatically? That means from now they don't need to pitch to, like, they don't need to keep repeating their same pitch again and again and again and again, hundreds and thousands of times. Now they just have one automated webinar that they just film the recorded webinar one time, pre-recorded, okay? And then they get the leads to watch the webinar, and the webinar will explain to the lead everything about their product and service. They can sell to them automatically. Okay, would that be worth paying $5,000 for? If you can save the hundreds of hours of time, I think it's worth. Okay, next, it helps them save time and money, right? It's gonna save so much of time and money. Imagine every time you do a pitch, it's 1 hour. But you say, how come I can close $5,000 deals in 20 minutes or 7 minutes, right? Okay, it's not because I'm super good at sales, but it's because before people come for my appointment, they've already watched maybe 1 hour or 1.5 hour webinar. By the time they meet me for an appointment, they're already ready to buy. Okay, so that's why I can close $5,000 deals in 7 minutes or 20 minutes. Okay, next. Now, if let's say this system, right, can help you to close $3,000 to $10,000 deals over the phone, would it be worth paying $5,000 to have? Definitely, right? So if this webinar can help you to turn $1 into $2 and scale to $1 million eventually, all you need is one good webinar. Okay. For example, for me, I had one PowerPoint slides, okay, one webinar or one seminar slides that I repeated again and again and again and again. And in 18 months, right, I went from $0 to $1 million in 18 months from $0 in capital. Okay, if just one webinar can do that for me, is that worth paying $5,000? If that made me $1 million, is that worth paying $5,000? 0.5%? I think it's worth it, right? So what if you, here's the thing, what if you actually design the ALARIC Flywheel as a service for other people who need marketing? You can charge from $2,500 to $10,000 per flywheel that you build. Okay, so even if you really just beginner, you like, okay, maybe you're just starting out, okay, you're not confident of charging $5,000 to $10,000. Okay, never mind, charge half price, charge $2,500. Now let me ask a question. If let's say you charge $2,500, right? 1 month you just get 4 clients, which I can show you how to get. And if you have this ALARIC Flywheel, it's easy to get 4 clients. Okay, you just get 4 clients a month, right? That's $10,000 a month already. Okay, if let's say you charge higher, $5,000 to build a flywheel, you just get 10 clients a month, you make 50K per month. Okay, this is why, and this wasn't this old. I say today I closed a 7K case. Into certain corporate website plus funnel. Client found price expensive first because corporate need quotation. Then I do ALARIC style pitch, ask why you need this. Then they close themselves. Okay. Today, so another client, 5K deal. Another 4K partner send me a proof, want to discuss the person. Another 5K SDO plus PR deal. Okay. It's easy to sell this from $2,500 to $10,000. It's easy. Okay. I have a 20-year-old student, his name is Irvin. I shared him the same pitch, how to close high-ticket deals, and he was able to close a $5,000 deal through Zoom. Okay, now if a 20-year-old student, Irvin, can do it, right? All of you can do it. Okay, I think after Fridays, you can pay the $4,000. She says she'll pay the full $5,000 on Friday. 5,000 cash collected. Okay, 4,789, 3,960, $30,000, 4,500. Okay, so that's what can happen once you build the flywheel. Okay, so I've covered all the 4 secrets. Secret number 1, at least 7 people have made more than $10 million using a similar method. Secret number 2, why you will never have to hard sell ever again after learning the ALARIC Flywheel, because the flywheel will sell for you automatically and your clients will be looking for you instead. Secret number 3, how do I scale to $1 million in sales, and how you can do it in the next 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, or 10 years, depending on how fast your feedback loop is. Secret number 4, how you can charge $5,000 to $10,000 to build this flywheel for people, and it doesn't even cost a single cent for you to build. And bonus number 1 that you're going to get is my free software to create viral marketing campaigns. And bonus number 2 is you get 2 of my books for free. Okay, so stay till the end. I'm going to give you the software and the 2 of my books very, very shortly. Okay, now, so how many of you got value so far? If you got value, type yes, you got value, or if you type, if you got value, let me know that you've got value. Okay, if you got value, let me know that you've got value. I hope that you enjoyed this presentation, and I hope that you got value. Okay, now, so who wants to build your own to more information on how to own your own ALARIC Flywheel? Okay, if you're keen, I want you to WhatsApp me. Go to WhatsApp ALARIC Flywheel to me. Okay, +65 8786 1319. Okay, I want you to do it right now. I'm going to give, I want every one of you on this webinar right now, right here, right now, okay, to WhatsApp ALARIC Flywheel to me. Okay, do it right now. And I'm going to send you more information. I'm going to show you even more stuff. Okay, who wants to know more about the ALARIC Flywheel? If you want, WhatsApp me ALARIC Flywheel. I'm going to give you all 10 seconds to do that. Okay, go ahead, do that right now. Save my contact on your phone, +65 8786 1319, and text me ALARIC Flywheel. Do it right now. Okay, okay, good. I see. Okay, so I see Cynthia, I see Sharon. Okay, Paul. Okay, Okay, quite a lot of you texted me. Okay, good. So for those of you that texted me later, I said your bonus, I'll give you the thing. If you haven't texted me, make sure you faster text me. Okay, now, so here's the thing. So who this works for? Insurance agents, property agents, freelance marketers, internet marketers, entrepreneurs, people want to make a side income, speakers, MLM or network marketers, coaches and consultants, anyone who wants to own and scale any business, this will work for you. Okay. And in the future, right, there will only be two types of entrepreneurs. Those who own an ALARIC flywheel, okay, these happy people over here, and those who don't. Okay, people become homeless. Okay, so there will be two types of entrepreneurs: people who own an ALARIC flywheel, and those who don't. Okay, this is just a joke, just a meme. Okay, now, so here's the ways we can work together. Okay, I want you to WhatsApp me. Okay, if you want a done for you service, WhatsApp DFY to me. Okay, so the first way we can work together is a done for you. I built the whole flywheel for you. The second way we can work together is one-to-one coaching. Okay, if you want one-to-one coaching, WhatsApp one-to-one. I will coach you one-on-one on how to build the flywheel. Okay. The third way we can work together is you come for a 2-day training. You just WhatsApp training to me. Then I'll send you more information about training. And if you just want the free software and to do it yourself, WhatsApp free software. Okay. I want everyone on this webinar right now. I want all of you to WhatsApp me something. It's either you WhatsApp me done for you, or you WhatsApp me one-to-one, or you WhatsApp me training, or you WhatsApp me free software. Okay. Even if you don't want to like do business with me or anything, at least get a free software so you can do it on your own, because I know that a flywheel will change your life. Okay. So either WhatsApp me DFY, one-to-one, training, and free software. Okay, go ahead and do that right now. Either DFY, one-to-one, training, or free software. I'll give you 5 seconds to do that. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. So if you haven't WhatsApp me yet, make sure you go and save down my number and WhatsApp me. Okay. Okay, next. So here's the thing, over the next 5 days, we'll set some time to talk to you and see if we can help you. We'll talk for roughly 45 minutes and map out a customized action plan on how you can apply the principles you've learned in this webinar to grow your business. At the end of this call, if I feel that you might be a good fit, I might invite you to become one of the new clients we take on. However, there's absolutely no guarantee they will make the invitation, and of course, zero pressure to do anything we do. This is up to you. Okay. So if you do get selected to become a client and we work together, here's what you can expect. Okay. My team and I is going to build the whole ALARIC flywheel for you, complete with the landing page, the webinar software, the integrations, the email sequences, the sales script. It will be a done for you service. Okay. Whenever you need help, you can also have unlimited one-to-one calls and unlimited one-to-one WhatsApp access to us. Okay. And if you, but even if you don't get selected, okay, you still have a customized action plan that you can take and implement on your own for free. Even if you don't currently have a business, we will still give you business ideas and strategies you can use. Now, this call is 100% free, and you're not obligated to become our client if it's not the right fit. Okay? In fact, if you're not the right fit, I wouldn't even want you to become our client. Okay, but so I would encourage all of you on this webinar to book the free call. All of you, okay, book the call right now. Okay, so to book the call, visit this link, ALARIC.SITE/flywheel. Okay, go to this link right now. All of you, go to this link right now, ALARIC.SITE/flywheel. Okay, now even if you WhatsApp me already, I want you to go to this link to book an appointment. Okay, now why do you have to go to this link to book an appointment? Is because when you go to ALARIC.SITE/flywheel to book an appointment, what's going to happen is that you're going to be able to confirm your appointment. Because if you WhatsApp me and everything, there's so many of you that WhatsApp me, it's going to be hard for me to schedule the appointment. So if you want to have a confirm appointment with me, if you want to have a free appointment with me, okay, where I can give you the free software, I can give you a customized action plan, I can show you exactly how you can grow your business using the ALARIC flywheel. If you want to have a free appointment with me, go to ALARIC.SITE/flywheel and do that right now. Okay, I'm going to give you maybe 10 seconds to go and do that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, very good. Okay, now, and after you book the appointment, what I'm going to do is I'll send you both my books for free. Okay, The Apollo Factor and How to Use Facebook to Promote Your Business. I'm going to send you these 2 books for free. Once on the thank you page of the appointment. Okay, when you go to this thing, you fill out the application, like you book the call, you fill out the application form. Once you press schedule event, on the next page you'll see these 2 books. Okay, I'll give you these 2 books on the thank you page, and I'll give you the software to create viral marketing campaigns. It's also on the thank you page. You get that for free. Okay, so after you book the appointment, I'll also give you the PowerPoint slides for today for free. Now, who wants the PowerPoint slides for today for free? If you want it, you can WhatsApp me PowerPoint slides, or you can just book the appointment at ALARIC.SITE/flywheel and you get the PowerPoint slides for free. Okay, so I just want to know, if time and money were not an issue, would you be keen to have your own ALARIC flywheel? Okay, if you be keen, then visit this link, ALARIC.SITE/flywheel, or WhatsApp ALARIC flywheel to me. Okay,
And if you book the appointment within the next 5 minutes, you get these bonuses for free. Okay. The first bonus I'm going to give is my books, The Apollo Factor and How to Use Facebook to Promote a Business, my free software to create viral marketing campaigns, and the PowerPoint slides for today's webinar. Okay. So as you go to ALARIC.SITE/flywheel, on the thank you page, you'll receive all these bonuses. Go ahead right now. Visit ALARIC.SITE/flywheel. Now, even if you WhatsApp me already, I still want all of you to visit this link, because even after you WhatsApp me, I'm still going to ask you to visit the link to book the appointment on my calendar, okay, so that everything's streamlined, everything is systemized, and I can have the appointment with you, and I look forward to speaking with you, okay. So I'm still going to be here answering any questions you have. If you got no questions, if you got any questions, type it in the chat box. If you don't have any questions, then make sure you go and book the link. Yeah, I want every single one of you, all of you, to book the link, book the appointment right now. Go ahead and do that right now. Okay, I'm still going to be here answering any questions that any of you have. Okay. So, okay, so I'm going to answer some questions. So, Cynthia asks, if you WhatsApp me already, do you still have to book the appointment? Okay, the answer is yes. Even after you WhatsApp me, ALARIC Flywheel, you still need to book the appointment. Go to alaric.site/flywheel. That is how you get a confirmed appointment. Okay, so that's so definitely you need to do that. Let's see. Joseph asks, how do you know that this system works for your business? Okay, so what I recommend is you book the call with me, okay? Let me understand you what business you do better, right? Before, and most likely it will work, okay? So if you don't know if this will work for you, what I recommend is you just book the call, and then I speak to you, and then I find out if this will work for you, and show you how it can work for you, okay? So Jessica asks, how can we know that this works? Okay, okay, good. So okay, I think that's a good question. What I would recommend, right, is if let's say you like I would recommend you go and do your research. Okay, so I recommend you do your research. So for example, if let's say let's see, let me just show you some track record and testimonial, so that at least you know that what I'm doing is legit. Okay, so what I recommend is really go and do your research. Okay, don't trust me. Okay, look at the testimonials, look at all this, and then you decide whether this is something you want to do or not. Okay, so for example, if you go to alaricong.com, right, and you click on testimonials or you click on reviews, you can see all this. Okay, it's all open on the internet. Anyone Google, you can find it. Okay, okay. Now, so if you look over here, I've helped a lot of property agents. Let's say people from PropNext, ERA, Huttons, Sayviews, Orange Tea, all of them. I have clients in all this industry, and all of them gave me testimonials, right? I have tons of network marketers who are clients as well, whether from Unicity, Unicity, Herbalife, Usana, New Skin, you name it. I definitely have Jeunesse, right? I have a lot of clients from there, Atomy, etc. Okay, Amway, Reway, I have clients from all of those places. Okay, now, so for example, this Winston Yap is the #1 in Jeunesse in Singapore, and he's one of my clients. He's the top leader of Jeunesse in Singapore with over 50,000 distributors under him, and he makes on average $100,000 per month actively and at least 50K per month passively. And he used my 5-step consultation process, and he managed to close 2 $3,400 deals on the same day. Okay, now I've helped a lot of financial consultants as well, people from AXA, AIA, Prudential, Great Eastern, Manulife, PIAS. I've definitely got some clients from there. Okay, now, for example, this Lawrence E. is a master district director in AIA. Now, in AIA, there's only 13 master district directors, and he's one of them. Okay, he has 40+ years experience. He was the #1 in AIA for 3 years. Now, no one is #1 for every year, but for 3 years, he was #1 out of like thousands of agents. I think that's pretty good. Okay, and he's an MDRT live member. That means he hit MDRT 10 years in a row. Pinnacle Club agency owner, and trained 12 directors who set up their own agency. Okay, I've got tons of people rated me 10 upon 10. For example, this Rayson Chu rated me 10 upon 10. I've got over 200 videos over here of people rating 10 upon 10. Okay, you can go and research yourself. This is Myron Golden, and this is what Myron Golden said.
So if I can just tell the people who are following you something,
yeah.
Can I just talk to them?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Everything ALARIC tells you to do, just do it. Like, seriously, like, just do it. And he didn't ask me to say this. Like, I'm telling you, he's 24 years old and he's crushing it. Like, and you might want to hurry up and do some business with him before he figures out how good he is and starts charging you what he's worth, because then you're really going to have to pay. So seriously, that's what I have to tell the people who follow you.
Yeah, so that's from Myron Golden. This is George Ross. He said, you're doing well in coaching. You've a lot of people bought your course, which I find very impressive. And you've also done a handful of businesses. You've got all the raw materials. You will be successful. Okay. Richard Tang, CEO and founder of Success Resources, which is a $100 million personal development business. We run over 500 events all over the world, and we are held talent scouting, and I think ALARIC has great potential. JT Fox, he said, I remember you when you came for my very first training, and then the next year I brought you on stage in front of 8,000 people, and then all of a sudden you flew all the way from Singapore to Perth, Australia to come see me. I was like, wow, that impressed me. That really, really impressed me. Grant Cardone, he manages $1.8 billion worth of real estate, known as #1 marketer of 2017 by Forbes, hosted a business conference with 30,000 attendees, and he owns a private jet. They say, ALARIC, great to see all the success you're having in Singapore. Electrify the world, bro. I'm watching you. Mitch Carson, okay, spoken in 57 countries with 36 years of experience. He said 36 years on the platform after literally seeing thousands of speakers. ALARIC Ong stands above the rest. FBC Fu, this is Brendan and Adam, right? They had a 1 hour consult with me to improve the automated webinar for Facebook marketing. Okay, now ALARIC showed us the roadmap for getting more high ticket sales. He's very generous, giving us everything he knows and didn't hide any secrets. We have gotten more than 10 times worth of what we paid for. Okay, if other Facebook marketing trainers are learning from me about automated webinars and everything, that means I probably know something. If not, why would they pay me to learn all this? Okay, so my youngest student is 6 years old, oldest student is 76 years old, right? And she was able to generate leads and get people to attend an event. Okay, pretty good. 6 years old, she could do that. Ibu Adi Udong, 76 years old. This is John Lin, 68 years old. Leonard Peng, he spent $450 on Facebook ads, and he made $10,500 in. We made $10,500 in sales. His commission was $3,489. Okay, that's a whopping 767% return on investment. He made $11,500 in the first 2 days of August, 7K on 1st August, and 44.5K on 2nd August. Okay, now if a 90-year-old can make 11.5K in 2 days, right? I believe anyone can do it. Okay, this Leonard made $17,220 in 1 day and a total of $46,000 in December 2019. So $5,740 coaching packages to help people start a social media marketing agency. Shailene Lee, property agent, property investor, she raised $100,000 within 1 week after attending course. Now, if Shailene, she's only like 26 years old, she can raise $100,000 within 1 week, right?
Hi, my name is Shailene. I'm a property investor. So I actually attended ALARIC's course 2 weeks ago, and 1 week after attending this course, I closed 100K in sales. I've really benefited from the network and the community, as well as learning from this course.
Okay, great. So if Shailene can do it, anyone can do it. Okay, this Ozan, he made more than $400,000 in 2 years after the coaching. His income increased from 10K per month to 30K per month. Right now, he's doing about 50K, something like 100K per month. Sokha, Alan Jeremiah, he closed a $1.78 million property deal and got $80,000 in commissions. Okay, now, and that is within 1 week. Within 1 week of learning marketing. Okay, so if Alan, if I can help you do that, if I can help you sell $1.78 million in 1 week, is it worth taking the time to book a free call with me? I think it's definitely worth it. Okay, this Samuel Ong made $8,500 in commissions from 3 events. He made over $200,000 in a year from marketing my events. Adeline Leong, mommy influencer. Bernadette Go, she made 20 appointments and $13,680 in sales in 1 week. Reeve, you make 6 figures a month running a funnel design agency. Him and his brother Jackson, you make 150K to 280K RM a month running their funnel design agency with 12 team members. And they won 2 Common Club awards. That means they made more than $3 million US. Okay. Now this Raghu Reddy, I brought down his cost per lead from $30 to $40 to $10 to $15. Nisa, she used to make 2.5K per month. Right now, she raised $18,000 within 3 days at a $600,000 valuation for her own business. Okay, these are the 2 books that she has written. Mata Suchanek, Instagram model from Poland, has 139,000 followers. This guy made 5 figures a month running a social media marketing agency. You know, like just building flywheels, building funnels, running Facebook ads for people. Okay, Jason Wong, he's an insurance director. This is his website. He wrote his own book, has 20K followers on Facebook, and ranked his name on Google. And I showed him how to do recruitment as well. Okay, he was able to successfully recruit a lot of people to pay him to join him. Felicia Lim, retiree, she sold $1,000 worth of spa vouchers after day 1 of the course, even before day 2 started. Within 5 days after the course, she sold hundreds of spa vouchers and made $7,000 in net profit. Jasmine Lim, investor and consultant, made an extra 5 figures in commission after using the upload method. Delene Tan, marketer and business connector, made 4K. You know, tons of, and these are just video testimonials alone. Okay, we haven't looked at the reviews. Okay, so for example, these are written testimonials where they show me their leads. So for example, let's say if you look at Joel. Okay, Joel made $21,000 in 2 hours. You can see over here, he did a webinar, 1 webinar, and he made $21,000. Okay, 400, 1,000. Okay, look at this. 1,000, 1,000, 400, 400, 1,000, 1,000. Can you see again? Okay, 400, 400, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 400, 400, 400. In all this was made in 20 minutes. Okay, he made $21,430 after doing a 2-hour webinar, and it's consistent income. You see over 16 April 4008, 15 April 337, 14 April 2172, etc. Okay, Leonard made 11.5K in the first 2 days of August. He said, thanks to the 5-step consult, Mandino, tons of written reviews. Okay, look over here. Let's say in she say, I've been listening to your hypnosis since I signed up for the course, captive of first, just like you, but hey, no harm after that. She was able to close more clients. Okay, and then look at this, 20 cents per link click, 19 cents per link click, 22 cents per link click, etc. Bro, just got one appointment to join me, haha. Join you, you mean recruitment? Yeah, he said he's interested to learn from FB guru like me. Sounds good, I see got quite a number of inquiries, very good. I noticed some ad is running well. This guy spent $132 on ads, make $13,000 in sales. Okay, this one 66 cents per lead generator over here. See, 66 cents per lead generator, spend $5 per day only. Okay, 25 cents per link click, etc. Tons and tons. You see over here, almost 1 million impressions and 3,760 people reached. You see, made 5,000 what, 7,006, 5,000, 19, 20, 21 June. Okay, tons. Okay, just take a look, and these are just written testimonials. Okay, I've not looked at the reviews that they've written. So for example, if you scroll the way up and you look at reviews, you can see the reviews that people have written for me on Reddit. You can see the reviews that people have written for me on Hardware Zone. Okay, and see all the reviews. Okay, yeah, I've done this for, like, if they didn't get value, there's no way they write the review and everything. Okay, I've given you the reviews for Quora, you can see, right, etc. Right, Quora, Hardware Zone, you can see all the reviews, Quora, etc. Okay, tons and tons of reviews. Next, yeah, I hope that answers all your questions. And book the call. Go to ALARIC.SITE/flywheel to book the call. On a thank you page, I'm going to give you all the bonuses, and I look forward to speaking closely with you. And I'm just going to play these last 2 videos to end the webinar. And I hope you all got value from the webinar. Make sure you type in the chat box any other questions you have. If you have, just type in the chat box. Okay, someone asked in the chat box, how old am I? Okay, good question. You ask, you go and go to my website, everything, you know how old I am. Okay, all right. So I hope you all got value, and I hope you all enjoyed this webinar. And make sure you follow me on my social media accounts and everything. And I look forward to speaking closely with you. Okay, all right. Take care, everyone, and see you real soon. I raised $50,000 in 15 minutes. If you knew that skill, what would I do for you and your business?
I want a world where everyone wins. I want people to use me as a tool so that they can become the best versions of themselves.
Your success is my success, and my success is your success. When I die, it doesn't matter to me how many people show up for my funeral. It doesn't matter to me how wealthy I'll die. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me what kind of legacy I leave behind. I'll leave the world a free spirit, just like how I entered into this world. Success to me is if one life breathes better because of my existence, then I've been successful. I'm going to give so much value to people, right, that people are going to feel guilty for not paying me money. Entrepreneurship is about being a solutions provider. So first of all, I realized that the market doesn't care how old you are. The market only cares that you deliver value. Please see how much 1% makes. If you just improve by just 1% every day, right, after 365 days, you become 37.78 times better than who you are.